Hi guys, so today special right triangles, the 30, 60, 90 type. We're going to learn about the properties of this type of triangle. So this is a right triangle where you have a 30-degree angle and a 60-degree angle, and of course the right angle is right there. Now, the properties of this type of triangle is that the ratio of their side lengths are the two legs. If one of the leg is x, the other leg will be x times square root of 3. And the hypotenuse, which is the longest side and opposite to the right angle, will be 2x. So let's say, for example, if we have a 30, 60, 90 triangle where the bottom side or the bottom leg is 3, then this side here, which is adjacent to the 30-degree angle or next to the 30-degree angle, will be 3 times square root of 3, and the hypotenuse is going to be 2 times x, which means 6. Now let's move on and practice some questions about finding the value of the missing sides of these types of triangles. Now, the first question here, we have a 30, 60, 90 triangle, and the shorter leg is given. That is 5 root 3, which means this is our x. And so the longer leg is going to be x times root 3. Now, if x is 5 root 3, we need to multiply that with another root 3, so that will end up as 5 times 3, because square root of 3 times square root of 3 is 3. And that means the result is 15. So this long leg is going to be 15. And the hypotenuse, well, that is 2x according to the ratio. So 2 times 5 root 3 is 10 root 3. Now let's try the next one. We have the hypotenuse given, and that is 8. So the shorter leg will be 8 divided by 2, and that is 4. Well, and the longer leg will be x times root 3, so that will be 4 times square root of 3. Another one here, in this case 18 is the longer leg, so that means 18 is x times root 3. So now, in order to find x, or the length of the shorter leg, we need to divide 18 by square root of 3. Now there is a rule that says that you cannot have a square root as your denominator, and we need to rationalize this, and that can be done by multiplying both the top and the bottom by square root of 3. Right, so 18 times square root of 3 and square root of 3 times another square root of 3, that will end up as 18 square root of 3 divided by 3, and 18 divided by 3 is 6. So this leg is 6 square root of 3. And so the hypotenuse should be twice the length of the shorter leg, and therefore this is 12 square root of 3. Now let's move on to the next one. Here again we have the hypotenuse 16. So now the short leg must be 8 because it's half of the hypotenuse, and then the longer leg will be 8 times square root of 3. The next one, we've the short leg given 11. Well, then the hypotenuse will be double 22, and the longer leg will be 11 times square root of 3. Now let's go to the last one. Here the longer leg is 13 root 3. So now we need to divide this by square root of 3 in order to get the shorter leg. So that will be 13, and the hypotenuse is going to be twice of that, so that's 26. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.